Hi, I'm just checking in to see how everyone is out there. I hope you're all okay. It's all a bit weird and kind of scary, so I'm not going to be going out much at the moment. But yeah, just to say I hope you're all doing alright. I've got maybe 3 or 4 videos lined up that I filmed previously to put on the channel, and today I thought I'd do something a bit different as I'm stuck at home, so I thought I'd take you on a little tour around my garden. So take care and stay safe. Bye. Okay, so something completely different today. I'm going to start with my greenhouse. It's rammed full of all kinds of unsuitable things for where I live, but I like to grow anyway. So I've got tons of geraniums. This is where the bananas are, and the ginger plants for the winter. Things that I've taken from cuttings. The one in the middle there is an avocado that grew from a pip. And then there's some things that I've just sown seed for. They were in the house, but they've moved out here to harden off. That tray's got leeks in it. There's beetroot. I've got a few animal-friendly slug pellets there, otherwise I wouldn't have anything left. But once I plant them out, I don't use those. And there's a nice tray of broad beans. They can go out soon. I was going to do this earlier, but it was so noisy outside. And there's just some little tomato plants. Right, so we'll walk up. It's not the tidiest at the moment. Just the time of year. Here's my camellia. It's called Donation. It's absolutely smothered in bloom. Does really well each year. This is my kind of Japanese inspired part of the garden. You see the lantern. Japanese anemones, and the tree is a Japanese larch. I bought it when it was about the size of a broom handle, not expecting it to grow anywhere near this big. And also it loses its needles in the winter, which I didn't realise either. But I kind of like it now, and the birds like it. I bought that little azalea last week in a reduced bin. And here's my Buddha. The hellebore is looking lovely. And my frog area. I'm getting quite a few of those now. I've just cut back this fatsia, half of it seems to have died off, so I've chopped it back, and it's got this new bit coming up there. So here's my wildlife pond. Marsh marigolds are looking beautiful. There's loads of frogs in here, and newts. I can just see a little frog, I don't know if it will show up on the camera. I've just had a load of tadpoles hatch, but they're really teeny, so I don't think they'll show up. It's kind of a blob there. I don't think the camera will focus on them. My fake crocodile head. Frogs like to hide under it. I can see a little frog here. I'm just going to see if I can get him on camera. Oops! There he goes. Hey little frog. I just love frogs. This is my Magnolia stellata. It's just starting to bloom. The smell is gorgeous. And my gunnera. I took the cover off of that yesterday. It was covered with a tarp to protect it from the frost in the winter. But it was kind of lifting it up. One next to it here is a mouse plant. And it has these kind of little weird things that look like mice. They're not out yet, but it won't be long. There's a box ball with some wild garlic growing underneath it. When I had chickens, I used to eat that, but it's coming on a bit better now. This kind of messy concrete area is where I stand all my pots of bananas and stuff when it gets to about May. It's my tropical area. There's my crazy chicken. I kind of sit here in the middle of the jungle. Top part here, the incinerator's fallen over. It's a bit of a mess. It's my vegetable patch. I've been cutting back tons of stuff, but we've had rain for so many months I haven't been able to burn it. But the last few days have been nice, so hopefully this week I'll get it sorted. I've just got some leeks left from last year and some spring cabbage, which is starting to flower spectacularly, but it's still okay to eat. I've got a load of onions and seed potatoes and stuff ready to go once it's cleared. There's a bit of fruit here, blackcurrant bushes with a compost bin behind, a little apple tree. Apologise for the mess. That old shack used to be a chicken shack, but I had an outbreak about 3 years ago of Marek's disease, which is a virus, and I lost about 2/3 of my flock. It apparently stays in the soil for up to 5 years, so I've got to wait for 5 years after the others passed away from old age before I can get any more, because there's no cure for it. But the others live to a good age. They live to about 10 or 11. I just use this for storing stuff. Oh, there's someone's cat. Hey, puss. And behind here, it used to be the chicken run. I've redesigned. Still a work in progress. This is my hidden garden. There's another little pond. Oh, primroses are pretty. I've got 3 fish in here. And a little gnome, which I know is in really bad taste, and Colin really, really hates them. Things are starting to come up. There's still a few gaps. They'll fill out. I can see the fish. Hey, fish. There's Buttercup. And I can see Freckles next to him. And I just see Shadow's head there. Hey, Shadow. I don't know if you can see that. I think there's too much light reflection. This is going to be kind of an exotic garden. There's a little palm tree and some bit of a mix. It was going to be Mediterranean, but I've kind of ended up just buying loads of stuff. And there's my gnome riding a tortoise, which was my birthday present last year from my mum, and Colin hates that also. The plant next to it, it's got a fruit salad bush. I had it in a pot for years, And I've planted 2 of them out. They've been out the last 2 winters. I'm hoping they'll flower. They're supposed to grow an edible fruit. Just coming on here. Quite a few things I have to dig up and take in for the winter, like salvias. I leave the parent plant as a sacrificial one, and I take cuttings I keep in the greenhouse all winter. I can sit here. Well, this bit's kind of a mess. I've been waiting for a year and a half for Colin to build a retaining wall and put some slabs down for the bench, so I can sit here tidy. But maybe now we've got to stay in because coronavirus, it might actually get done if we can get the bits ordered. Got a nice bay tree. It's coming on well now. So this bank's gradually getting planted up. It's quite peaceful up here now. So there we go. Quick alternative explore of my garden. So, hope you enjoyed. Bye.